The Nordic countries top the world's happiness rankings almost every single year. And it isn't the weather, and it isn't the money. It's a collection of small, specific ideas about how to live that most of the world has simply never heard of. And here's the best part. You don't have to move to Norway to use them. Almost every one of these ideas can be dropped into your life today, in the next few hours, and you'll feel the difference almost instantly. They're not big life overhauls, and that's exactly why they work. Most self-improvement fails because it asks for a total transformation you can't sustain past Tuesday. These are the opposite. Tiny shifts, a candle here, a walk there, a different way of thinking about your evening. Each one small enough to actually do and keep, but adding up to a way of living that has made the Nordic countries the happiest on earth. That's the quiet genius of the whole Scandinavian approach. They don't chase happiness in dramatic gestures. They build it in small, ordinary moments, every single day. So here are 15 of them. Some you'll recognize, most you probably won't. And I'd bet at least 3 of them change something small about your life this week. Watch for 2 in particular. Number 8 sounds genuinely unpleasant and turns out to be one people fall in love with. And number 14 is the one that makes you happier by doing something for someone else. The idea almost nobody expects on a list like this. Stay for both. All of these connect to one Nordic idea, Lagom, just enough. And I've gathered the whole philosophy into a short book called Lagom, linked below. But you don't need it for any of this. And stay to the end, because I'll give you the 5-minute proof, a way to feel one of these work for you before this video is even over. Let's begin with the ideas that make an ordinary day instantly cozier. Number 1. Fika. Take a real pause. In Sweden, twice a day, people stop for fika, coffee, something sweet, and genuinely nothing else. No phone, no working through it, no guilt. Just a real pause. It's not a luxury there, it's a fixed, protected part of the day, so ingrained that many workplaces build it right into the schedule, and nobody would dream of skipping it. Try it today, 10 minutes, a warm drink you actually taste, and nothing else demanded of you. It works because rest built into your day on purpose is completely different from the collapse you fall into when you're finally too exhausted to continue. One is a genuine reset. The other is just running the engine until it stalls. And the difference you feel, a mind that's actually refreshed rather than merely paused, is immediate. The shift. Take one real, guilt-free pause today. No screen, just a warm drink and a breath. Rest is not something you earn. It's something you build in. Number 2. Light a candle. Denmark is one of the largest consumers of candles per person on Earth, and it's not a coincidence they're also one of the happiest. Lighting a candle is the fastest possible shortcut to Hygge, that Danish sense of warmth and cozy calm. It instantly softens a room, changes the mood, and signals to your whole body that it's time to slow down. There's something about warm, flickering, low light that our nervous systems respond to almost automatically. It's the opposite of the harsh overhead glare that keeps us wired and alert. The Danes reach for a candle not just at dinner parties, but on a plain Tuesday evening, alone, because it makes an ordinary night feel cared for. Do it tonight, on an ordinary evening, for no reason at all, and watch how quickly the whole room, and you, settle. The shift. Light a candle tonight. It's the single fastest way to make any room, and any mood, feel warmer. Number 3. Fredagsmys. Make one evening sacred. The Swedes have a beautiful ritual called Fredagsmys, Friday coziness. One evening a week, usually Friday, you deliberately do nothing productive. You get comfortable, you have easy food, you're warm and unhurried with the people you love, and the week's demands are switched off. It's not fancy. It's the opposite of fancy. It's soft clothes, simple food, low light, and no agenda. And the reason it does so much good is that it gives your week a shape and a finish line, something to lean toward when things get hard, a reliable island of rest you know is coming. A life that's just an undifferentiated blur of busy days wears you down. A life with one guaranteed cozy evening in it every single week has a rhythm you can breathe in. The shift. Pick one evening a week and make it sacred. No work, no chores, just warmth and ease. Give yourself something to look forward to every week. Number 4. Sit in comfortable silence. Scandinavians are famously at ease with silence. No need to fill every gap with noise or chatter. and your overloaded mind is quietly starving for exactly that. A few minutes of real quiet each day. No podcast, no scrolling, nothing playing. Lets your thoughts settle and the mental static switch off. It feels strange at first. Then, it becomes the most restful part of your day. The shift. Give yourself 5 minutes of genuine silence today. Your mind needs empty quiet the way your body needs sleep. Number 5. Lagom. Choose just enough. This is the idea underneath everything. Lagom, meaning just the right amount, not too much and not too little. It's a filter you can run any decision through. How much to buy, how full to make your day, how much to take on. We're trained from every direction to believe that more is always better. More stuff, more plans, more achievement. But the Nordic countries quietly discovered the opposite. That past a certain point, more just becomes another thing to manage, store, and worry about. Applied anywhere, Lagom lifts a weight you didn't know you were carrying because so much of our stress lives in excess we never chose on purpose. Today, pick one area, your schedule, your shopping, your to-do list, and ask what just enough would actually look like. It's usually far less than you think, and far more peaceful. The shift. In one part of your life today, choose just enough instead of as much as possible. Enough is where the stress finally stops. Those 5 make an ordinary day cozier. These next 5 put your life in motion. And the first one is a mindset that changes everything. Number 6. There's no bad weather, only bad clothing. Scandinavians live by this phrase, and it's really a philosophy in disguise. It means you get outside every single day, in every season, no matter what the sky is doing. You just dress for it. This is the heart of friluftsliv, the Norwegian idea of open-air living, and it's why Nordic people stay so active and so sane through months of darkness. They never let the weather become an excuse to stay in. Fresh air and daylight, even for 10 minutes. Even in the cold and gray, lift your mood and sharpen your mind more than almost anything else you can do for free. Morning light, in particular, is the single strongest signal your body has for setting its clock, which means it also helps you sleep better that night. The weather was never the obstacle. The right coat solves it. The shift. Get outside every day regardless of the weather. Just dress properly. Stop waiting for a nice day to live your life outdoors. Number 7. Move under your own power. In cities like Copenhagen, more people commute by bike than by car. Not for fitness, just as the normal, ordinary way to get around. The Nordic instinct is to build movement into ordinary life, rather than bolting it on as exercise you have to find time and willpower for. Walk the short trip instead of driving. Bike when you can. Take the stairs. Here's why this beats the gym for most people. The exercise you actually keep doing for 30 years is worth infinitely more than the intense plan you abandon in 3 weeks. And movement woven into your day requires no motivation at all. It's just how you get places. It's gentle, it's daily, and it does more for your body and your mood over a year than any punishing routine you'll quit by February. The shift. Build movement into your ordinary day. Walk it, bike it, take the stairs. The best exercise is the kind you don't have to schedule. And now, number 8. The one I warned you about. Number 8. Finish your shower cold. Nordic people plunge into freezing lakes and swim in the sea in winter. And they do it because a short burst of cold does something remarkable. It floods you with alertness and energy, and it quietly builds resilience. There's a real mechanism under it. The cold triggers a rush of the chemicals that make you feel awake and alert, and getting through something briefly hard teaches your nervous system that you can handle discomfort, which is the foundation of a calmer mind. You don't need an icy lake. Just turn your shower cold for the last 30 seconds. It's genuinely unpleasant for about 10 seconds. And then you step out more awake, more alert, and oddly proud of yourself every single time. People come for the energy and stay for the strange, calm confidence it builds. The shift. End your shower with 30 seconds of cold. It's miserable for a moment, and it changes your whole morning. Number 9. Air out your home every day. There's a daily Nordic habit, the Swedes call it fadra, of throwing the windows wide open for 10 minutes, even in winter, to let fresh air sweep through the house. Stale, sealed indoor air makes a home feel heavy and you feel sluggish without knowing why. A blast of fresh air resets the whole space in minutes and genuinely lifts how you feel in it. Do it first thing tomorrow. The shift. Open your windows wide for 10 minutes a day, even in the cold. Fresh air is free, instant, and you'll feel the difference immediately. Number 10. Eat simply and well. Forget complicated diets. The Nordic instinct is simple, real food. An open-faced sandwich on good bread, fish, berries, whatever's fresh and whole, eaten without fuss. There's even a deep cultural love of foraging, of berries and mushrooms picked from the wild for free, and a right-to-roam law that lets people do exactly that across the countryside. The lesson isn't a rigid meal plan, it's a mindset that food should be real, simple, and unfussy rather than processed and complicated. When you shift even a few meals toward whole, real ingredients, you feel steadier and more energetic almost immediately. Your blood sugar stops spiking and crashing, and, the part people don't expect, it's actually less effort than the packaged alternative, not more. The shift: make one meal today simple and real. Good bread, something fresh. No fuss. Eating well was never supposed to be complicated. Those 5 put your life in motion. These last 5 lighten it and connect you. And one of them is the surprise of the whole list. Number 11. Clear one drawer. Sweden has a gentle decluttering tradition called dostädning, and its secret is that it's never a big, overwhelming purge. It's one small drawer, one shelf, at a time. This is why it works when big decluttering plans fail. A whole house project is overwhelming enough that you never start, but one drawer is so small you can't talk yourself out of it. Clearing a single cluttered drawer today takes 10 minutes and gives you a hit of calm out of all proportion to the effort. Because a cluttered space quietly keeps your mind a little on edge all day, reading every pile as an unfinished task. Start with the easiest, most unemotional drawer you own. The junk drawer is perfect, and let that small win pull the next one along. The shift: clear just one drawer today, the easiest one. Notice how much calmer that one small square of order makes you feel. Number 12. Own fewer, better clothes. The Nordic wardrobe is famously simple. Fewer pieces, well-made, in colors that all work together. So getting dressed is effortless and everything gets worn. A closet stuffed with clothes you never touch isn't wealth. It's a daily obstacle and a hit of decision fatigue every morning. Pare it down, and you'll always have something to wear, and never have to think hard about it. The shift: thin your wardrobe to the pieces you actually wear and love. Fewer, better clothes make every morning easier. Number 13. Stop keeping score. There's a deep Nordic discomfort with showing off and comparing. An old idea called janteloven, the law of Jante. And whatever its downsides, it gives Scandinavians something precious: freedom from the exhausting game of measuring your life against everyone else's. That game has no finish line. There is always someone with more, doing better, further ahead. So playing it guarantees you'll always feel a little behind, no matter what you achieve. Most of us now play it dozens of times a day without noticing. Every time we scroll past someone's carefully curated highlight reel. Today, unfollow the accounts that quietly make you feel behind, and notice how much pressure lifts when you stop keeping score. It's one of the fastest, most immediate reliefs on this entire list. The shift: stop measuring your life against everyone else's. Unfollow what makes you feel behind. Your enough is enough. And now, number 14, the surprise of the list. Number 14, do something small for your community. Norway has a beautiful tradition called dugnad, the community coming together to do voluntary work for the shared good. Everyone pitching in to clean up the neighborhood or fix up the school or help a neighbor, expecting nothing in return. It runs so deep that the word was once voted Norway's national word. Underneath it is a level of everyday trust and connection between people that much of the modern world has quietly lost. And that connection is one of the strongest predictors of happiness there is. Because here's what's genuinely proven, again and again in the research. Doing something for someone else lifts your own mood more reliably than almost anything you could do just for yourself. We forget this constantly, chasing happiness inward when the fastest route runs outward. Today, do one small thing for someone near you, expecting nothing back, and notice how good it makes you feel. The shift: do one small, unasked kindness for a neighbor or your community today. Helping others is one of the fastest routes to your own happiness. Which brings us to number 15, the idea that quietly holds all the others together. Number 15, honor the ordinary moment. Underneath every idea on this list is a single Nordic instinct: that the good life is not somewhere else, waiting for a special occasion or a future milestone. It's here, in the ordinary moment, if you'll actually be present for it. The Danes even have a word, licky, for the happiness found in simple everyday things. And here's the quiet truth that ties this whole list together. We spend so much of our lives half present, physically in one moment, while our minds are chewing on the past or racing toward the future, that we miss the very life we're in. Most of your life is made of ordinary moments. The warm cup, the walk, the face across the table. Learn to be fully in them, to notice them, honor them, and stop rushing past them toward some better moment that never quite arrives. And you've learned the whole secret. The Scandinavians didn't find a better life somewhere else. They just learned to actually be in the one they had. The good life was hiding in the ordinary the entire time. The shift: be fully present in one ordinary moment today. Really taste the coffee, really see the person, really feel the warmth. That's where the good life actually lives. So there they are. 15 Nordic ideas to instantly make life better, from lighting a candle to clearing a drawer to helping a neighbor. And notice the thread running through all of them. None asks you to add more, achieve more, or become more. Every one is about doing less but better. More presence, more warmth, more rest, more connection, and less of the noise and excess and comparison that quietly wear us down. That's the whole Nordic secret, hiding inside 15 small ideas. And if that thread speaks to you, the pull toward a warmer, simpler, calmer way of living, that's exactly what I wrote about in Lagom. It's a short book about choosing just enough in a world that endlessly pushes you toward more, and finding real contentment in the space that opens up. It's linked at the top of the description, and if you've watched this far, it was written for you. Now, as promised, here's the 5-minute proof, and I want you to actually do it, because it's how you'll feel one of these work before you even close this video. Pick the single idea on this list you could do in the next 5 minutes. Light a candle, open a window, turn the shower cold, step outside for a moment of fresh air. Clear one drawer. Just pick one, pause the video, and do it right now. Then notice how you feel afterward. A little warmer, a little calmer, a little better. That small lift you feel is the whole point of this video, made real. And once you've felt it once, you won't need convincing to reach for the next one. And I'd love to know, which of these 15 are you going to try first? Tell me the number in the comments. And if there's a Nordic idea you already live by, share it too, because the best ones spread. If this made your day feel even a little lighter, pass it to one person who could use a warmer, calmer week. Take good care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next one.